It is that time of year again to get those back to school deals. And even if you're not going back to school, there are some great deals always around this time, especially in the world of consumer technology. So in this video, we're gonna go over all of the best deals and the things that you gotta know that most people won't tell you. And really, I'm gonna focus on things that will bring you value, not only today, but in the coming years and will last you a while also making sure that you are getting the best bang for your buck. So we're gonna talk about everything from laptops to tablets to extraneous things. So I'm also not sponsored and I'm gonna have everything linked below. So let's get right into it and make sure that you get the best deal this year in 2024. Let's get right into all of those deals. We're gonna start off with the heavy hitters, which are all of the laptops. Now, I am going to talk from personal experience and things that I know are going to be valuable to you, not only today from day one when you open that box and get that fresh computer feel, but also 4 years from now when you're graduating or going into your first job. So these are things that I would put my own money behind and have in the past. So first off, what is the best overall device for 90% of people? Well, I think this is the Apple MacBook Air. And I'm not just talking about any MacBook Air, I'm talking about the M3, the newest version. Now, of course, we know the M4 chip does exist, but currently the most up-to-date version of the MacBook Air that you can get is the M3 chip. Now, why do I think this is the best overall computer as someone who uses Windows and Mac OS? Well, I think for the vast majority of people who now are going to be using a lot of web-based products, this could be Office 365, Google G Suite of products, this could be Google Docs, Google Slides, Google Drive, and maybe using a bit of basic photo editing or video editing. I think this computer is more than powerful enough and has an incredible battery life. It'll last you all day without needing to bring your charger, and because of its super thin and light form factor, you're not going to get back pain from carrying this thing around campus like you would with something that is a bit more hefty like a gaming laptop. And like I said, because of this form factor, it also is fanless. So you're not going to be in class with your computer sounding like a 747 like previous older MacBooks would. So that is why I think it's the best. It's got a great screen, great power, does 90, maybe 95% of what you need it to do. But where can you find the best deals? Now, I'm a big Costco fan, but lately they haven't been having amazing deals on these computers, and currently it's going for $1049 for the most basic spec. However, you can find it on Apple's own website with the education pricing for $999 or $1,000, and you'll get a $150 gift card. Now, this goes for any of the MacBooks that you get and the Mac Mini, and I believe also the iMac with the M3 chip. So that $150 you can use to get maybe some AirPods or something. But anyway, so I think those are going to be your best bets, getting it from Apple if you do want that warranty and such. There's not a ton of savings if you were to get a refurbished open box or used one. You might save $100 here or there, but having that warranty and just knowing that you're getting a brand new device for something that you're going to keep for many years, it might be worth that investment. And there is also the M2 based MacBook Air, but for maybe $100 less or $200 less, I would say go with the newest one, unless you're going to get more storage or power such as RAM, or you're getting maybe something different. Now, there is a normal size and a 15-inch, so you have a 13.6 inch I believe and a 15-inch model, so you can choose between the sizes. Now, what if you don't want an Apple computer? Well, you can go with very many different options. There's anything from Dell to Lenovo to the Surface, Acer, Asus, HP, but I have had experience with all these laptop brands, and my picks are going to contain 3 brands. Primarily, we're going to focus on Lenovo and Microsoft Surface. So Microsoft Surface devices were just refreshed to include an ARM-based processor. This means that you're going to get more efficiency and more power out of a single chip, integrating a neural engine and GPU. So this will be the new Snapdragon processors. So there's a basic one and an X Elite Snapdragon processor that you can upgrade to in the new Surface laptops. Now, they did attempt to make an ARM-based processor in the Surface X, but it didn't really work out. So hopefully this time it will. And I think it will based on what we're seeing in terms of the power on the benchmarks. Now, the Apple M-based chips, like the M2, M3, M4, those are also ARM-based. So we've seen incredible performance and efficiency from those. I think we'll see that from these new refreshed Surface laptops. Now, in terms of deals, there really aren't any on the newest versions. They're going for about $1,000 baseline, and then you can go up from there as you spec it up. If you get a previous version Surface laptop, you're not going to get the benefits of that Copilot Plus branding and the new chips. So there is that, but you'll probably find a really good deal, probably half off on those. Well, okay, now let's get to the hidden best place, honestly, to buy tech. And that's Lenovo's website. You might think, what? Wouldn't it be like Amazon or maybe Microsoft's website or Walmart? No, it's Lenovo's website. Now, just to mention, the things I have talked about already, you can find the links for down below. I will have the best deal linked, so it might be from Amazon, it might be from Lenovo, it might be from Microsoft, it might be from Apple. So just keep that in mind. They might not all be from the same place, but I'll make sure to include the Amazon link just in case you want to get them all with that 2-day shipping, that Prime shipping. Now, Lenovo's website has some crazy deals right now, so you can get some very powerful laptops in the $600 range, or really good laptops in the low 1300s or low thousands. So really powerful laptops with RTX 4070s, 4060s. If you care about a graphics card on the Windows side, you want something for gaming or AI use or programming. Now, to go back on the programming and the heavy workloads, excluding gaming, I would also go with a MacBook Pro. I know we're talking about Apple, but the MacBook Pro M3 Pro is actually on sale on Amazon, and I think this is a really good deal for about, I think it's like 28% off or something like that, but it's around $1,700, and I'll have that link below as well. But that is a great laptop. I've been using an M1 Pro based MacBook Pro since that one came out on day one, and it's been fantastic. I don't see a reason to upgrade just because it is so solid. So I think if you're going to get a laptop that you're going to keep for many years to come, that's a great one, especially if you're into programming or creative things such as Final Cut, photo editing, or using any of the Adobe suite of products. Now, going back to Lenovo's website, like I mentioned, there's a few of those laptops. There's a few little tech deals like this backpack and like some peripherals, some mice, some desk mats. So some really good deals, some sleeper deals, you could say, on Lenovo's website. So I would check those out as well. Now, we'll move away from the computers and let's get to the tablets. All right, so we had to bring it inside because it was really hot out. As you can tell, I'm not in my usual setup. I'm more down south, so enjoying this warm weather. But let's get back to those tablets. So I think the reigning champion for the last decade has been the iPad. It is solid. Now, this device often is not on sale, but during the back to school season, you'll often find the best deals. Now, again, on Apple's website, they will give you a gift card with the purchase of an iPad, but they also have this device on sale at Costco, linked down below, for about $530 for an iPad Air. But I think the sleeper, once again, is the normal iPad. The iPad that looks like an iPad Air or iPad Pro, but actually is the cheapest variant of that device. Now, here's a caveat. With Apple Intelligence coming out this year in iOS 18, you will want to get a device that is powered by an M chip or the same chip that is in the iPhone 15 Pro. So to get those great new features in the Notes app and Math Notes, something that I'm going to be using from now on instead of using Notability, which I've been using for years and in school. Now, these devices are the best when it comes to the education side of things, taking notes, using them for entertainment after class, watching YouTube and Netflix, or reading. I think these devices are fantastic. They have good battery life, not so much on the iPad Pro with the M1 chip, but I digress. That's kind of my own issue. But the iPads generally are great, built well, have good screens, so you won't have an issue. And if you get the Apple Magic Keyboard, the one that has a trackpad on it, I think that is a great add-on. Of course, you'll have to get an Apple Pencil. Make sure you get a discount on that as well. But look, I thought the Apple Magic Keyboard was a ripoff at $300 and $350. But if you can get it for under $200, I think it is a great device, because it really makes it into an all-in-one device. Oftentimes I would just take my iPad with that keyboard when I need to get some work done that's not video editing. So emails, writing up scripts, or taking notes. I think it's the best just to do that, and is a lot lighter than taking my whole computer. Now, I will say, if you want to get something more on a budget, there is a Logitech version I'll have it linked below, which often is in the low hundreds or even $100 if you get a used one. So that's the iPad side of things. Again, you can get it at Costco for a good deal. You can get it on Apple's website with a gift card. And again, you don't really need an iPad Pro. You can do 90% of the things on the lower tiered iPads, even video editing on the M-powered iPad Airs. And yeah, I think those are the best devices. So if you're looking for something that's not an iPad and you want something that's Android based, I would say probably don't. I mean, even I have friends that use Android. Even when I was using Android, I had an iPad first. And I just think that the iPads are the better device in the tablet area, but I also have used the Samsung Galaxy S9 FE, which also has a good discount at Costco down below. But the Samsung Galaxy S line of tablets are very good and will have support in the future, unlike other tablets like the Pixel tablet, the OnePlus tablet, etc., which we don't really know into the future how they will fare. So I think going with a Samsung tablet, if you do want to go down the Android route, this one comes with a pencil, the S Pen, but also I think you're going to have support down the line, and it's also well built, has a wonderful Samsung screen, so that is a good option. But let's get into all the other things that you might want to get that aren't laptops and tablets. Now, one of the best deals that's not a tablet or laptop, that's a really well-kept secret, is the Apple Education Bundle. So this comes with Final Cut, it comes with GarageBand, it comes with After Effects, Motion. Don't want to mix it up with the Adobe products. But in any case, you could do anything from building a DJ set to composing music to making a YouTube video or anything with this bundle. Now, each one of these softwares that, I'll have it showing here, but each one of them will go for like $200-300, but the whole bundle is $199 for education, and you don't have to really verify that you're a student. So although I did get it while I was a student, I think anyone can, and it's the best kept secret in terms of Apple deals out there. And so that is one of the things I would for sure get if I got one of these MacBooks. But also, right now, there's some great deals on AirPods. Now, I know people have been spreading rumors about new AirPods coming out, but the AirPods Pro 2 with the USB-C charging case were recently updated, and I don't think are going to get a major overhaul yet again, even though they just got one. So these are a great buy. You can get them at Costco for $199, including AppleCare, or other places for less without AppleCare included. Again, I'll have that linked below. But I think another great deal, and something that I've done a video about linked up here, is the Beats Studio Pro headphones. So in the past, Beats have kind of been known as the headphones with a lot of bass. They look cool, but they're really not the best option all around. And so I was someone who used Bose. I used the Sony XM5s for a while actually, and I used my AirPods. But I got the Studio Pros, and let me tell you, they are some fantastic headphones, and they are the ones that I reach for most often. The noise canceling is great. The integration with Apple with having that H1 or H2 chip is fantastic, and they are the most comfortable. They are more comfortable than my Sony XM5s, which I feel like the headband hurts, and my ears don't have a lot of breathability in those. Whereas even though the Beats also have that vegan leather on them, I feel like I don't get that fatigue of wearing them as fast. So these headphones are very commonly under $200, even though they retail for $350 or $300-ish. So if you find a good deal for these under $200, snag them up, because they are fantastic headphones. They will last you. They look great. They're built well, and really, their Beats is doing some things right now with the new Beats Pill that just came out. You got the new Beats Solos. You have all the different Beats earbuds. I'll find some deals, put them down below as well. But you know, Beats has really made a comeback to compete in this very competitive over-ear headphone space with noise canceling. Let me see. So we did the AirPods, we did the Beats, we did the education. Okay, well, what else? Well, I think I'll have the rest all linked below. I'll just find some miscellaneous things that I think are great deals out there right now in the market. I'm getting ready for that back to school season. There's some TVs on sale that you might want to get for your dorm room. I think get 70 inches or bigger, because why not? TVs have gotten so cheap nowadays. And yeah, I think that's it for this one. I will do another one of these closer to Black Friday, but I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you got any of the deals linked below. I will try to keep this up to date with any better deals that I see in the coming weeks. But again, I'll catch you every weekend. Please like and subscribe, and thank you always for watching.